Hello again, everybody. I'm Scott Casper, and it's time to take a look at the news from the national governing body of our sport, USA Wrestling. Well, the show starts in Akron, Ohio, home of the University Nationals and the UWW Junior World Team Trials. There was a ton of talent at the university tournament, including the Michigan heavyweight Adam Kuhn. He competed in both styles at the U.S. Open just last month. Now he's focused on freestyle in Akron. He put on a powerful performance there, stopping NCAA Division III champ Chad Johnson in the finals. It was a 10-0 tech fall.
Key in that match is just stay in good position, wrestle my match, and trying to get some leg attacks going. Didn't get as many as I wanted, not enough explosive hips, but that's what I wanted to work through the whole tournament, was getting that explosive hips, getting that explosive movement, trying to get a lot of leg attacks in. Using this tournament as, just one more stepping stone. Went after this tournament, wanted to work on a couple things and got a chance to work on them. I had some great competition while I was here, so that's just one more step, a few more matches under my belt before I go into the trials, and looking forward to the trials.
It was a high-scoring affair at 163. The finals featured North Carolina's Ethan Ramos. He earned a second-period pin over Kent State's returning champ, Ian Miller.
It's pretty important. I'm trying to build every day in practice, tournaments, and it's good to come over here and win. It makes me feel like I'm on the next level now.
10-0 was the final score when Ramos's North Carolina teammate Evan Henderson won the title at 143. He dominated Nebraska's Anthony Aberdeen in the finals.
I've come here, I don't know how many times I've won. I think I won 1 and 2 my first year here.
Really?
Last year I missed weight and I had to go up. I went 3 and 2. I'm like, okay, a little better. And then this year, winning it all, so I won it all.
You were what, 4th in NCAAs?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Last.
Yeah.
And taking a red shirt this year. I mean, how much have you benefited from taking that year?
A lot, I think. I mean, it's we had to. I mean, it was mainly to get better on your feet this year, and that was the main objective. So, I think I did that.
We go to 125. Past University Nationals champ Tyler Graff returned to the top of the box with a 10-0 finals victory over Lehigh's Darian Cruz. Graff was also named the outstanding wrestler of the tournament. Past junior world team member Iowa State's Earl Hall picked up a 7-0 shutout in the title round at 134. He beat Michigan's Rossi Bruno for the gold.
Past 2 years, I just wondered about myself, man, like, am I still in it? Where's my heart? But I see that wrestling freestyle, like, I love freestyle to death. I mean, I started wrestling freestyle, folk style, that's for the birds, honestly. But I mean, I continue to wrestle folk style, give me a national title, and then continue on to the freestyle circuit.
North Dakota State's Hayden Zillmer came out on top in a tough bracket at 189. He stopped former Iowa star Ethan Lofthouse in the finals, 12-5.
We put in some time for it, so then we just came out here, had a good tournament. I had a lot of good opponents. So.
Good for you to get those guys in.
Oh,
I mean,
for sure.
The top guys, you'll be wrestling some of them, next year, right?
Right. Yep. So yeah, it gives me a lot of confidence and whatnot. So just keep moving forward, keep wrestling hard.
12-1 was the score of the tech fall for two-time All-American for Iowa, Nathan Burak. He won the title at 213 over Oklahoma State's Austin Schaefer.
It's just good for the summer. I mean, praise the Lord. He's blessed me a lot. And then, I'm going to take a break right now, so it's good to end on a good note. Just the right mindset going into the summer.
In the final round at 154, it was Oklahoma State's Anthony Kalika scoring a 6-1 win over Northwestern's 2014 NCAA champ, Jason Surtzis.
And you just beat a guy who's an NCAA champ. I mean, how big is that, getting a win over Surtzis?
Yeah, it's big. It gives me a lot of confidence. And it was just, good match.
Well, there was an additional weight class added at the University Nationals beyond the senior weights, and this year, well, the title at 80 kilos went to Illinois' Zach Brunson. He took out Stanford's Jimmy Wilson in the finals, 11-0.
It was a blast. Every match I go out not just to win, but to dominate. So if I can get on the mat and put points on the board, I'm going to have fun. My scores will demonstrate that.
Well, the Greco-roman competition in Akron was highlighted, perhaps, by the performance of Gerard Trice. The former Central Michigan big man had previously won University Nationals titles in both styles and won another this year at 216. In the finals, he avenged a loss from the U.S. Open, defeating Ori Eller 2-2. Trice was also named the outstanding wrestler of the tournament.
It's an uplift. I'm happy to get the W today. Ori's pretty tough.
He's another guy who was a heavyweight, right?
Oh yeah, at Ohio State. I actually was training with him 2 years ago during 2012, or 4 years ago, 3 years ago, during 2012 down at Ohio State with him and Travell. So that's where I met Ori at. But he's a tough guy. He's been national team last year. He's a tough guy, good competitor.
Well, the Greco program at Northern Michigan's U.S. Olympic training site finished with 4 titles, repeating as a champ at 138. An additional weight for the tourney, Sam Jones, here into 2-1 decision of the finals over teammate Dmitry Rabashinsky.
You know, it feels good. I love University Nationals because this gives us our time to shine. We compete on the Olympic level all the time, so we're wrestling guys that are well out of college. So it's nice when you get to have some fresh meat with some other college guys and, show how good you are on the college level.
At 165, it was Barrett Stanghill beating out University of Iowa wrestler Burke Paddock in the finals, 2-1.
I actually got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes and after junior nationals, so this is my second tournament back after being diagnosed. The first one was I had nationals in Las Vegas, and I had to stop wrestling after semis, so it was nice to come to this tournament and be able to get that more under control and keep working on it.
Well, the heavyweight title went to Parker Betts. He edged out Zach Merrill 3-2 in the finals.
Been in the finals a lot more times than I'd like to say without winning, but it feels good now. So.
What was the key in that match? Pretty hard-fought battle.
He came out tough right away. I figured he would. I just got him tired out. I waited to start doing my moves after, start working my offense, just let him get tired, and then I started executing.
Also winning a title for NMU was Anthony Linares. He pinned Joshua Russo just 54 seconds into the title round at 156. We go to the finals at 130. Marine star Aaron Khalil won a tight 2-2 criteria decision over Trey Andrews.
It's awesome. It's a great honor. I get to represent the United States Marine Corps over here and then win a university national championship. I've always dreamed about coming out here and winning one, and finally it came true today. It was awesome.
Past junior world team member Sahid Kargbo of George Mason put on quite a show in the finals at 145. A 17-9 tech fall over Elijah Sullivan.
I've had adversity in this tournament. I've had my trials, but I think I showed a little bit of gumption, pulling through. I've been down before. I just know all the hard work the coaches put into us and all the hard work me and my teammates do, so it comes down to a battle of will.
We got a 176. It was Jason Grimes who won the title with an 8-0 shutout over Joseph Porter.
Kind of my mindset going into the match, I knew it was just, instead of 2 out of 3, it was just for one match. So the goal was to get on top and gut him out as soon as I could, so that's what I did. I dug for my underhook I've been working on all tournament, and then got a body lock, threw him over for 4, got the trap, and then gutted him out.
Missouri's Mike Larson won the title at 187. He stopped Joseph Areola in the finals 17-8.
I wrestled here once when I was a junior, and I took 3rd. So this was kind of like I wanted this tournament. I lost my junior year, and I wanted to come back and win it. So it's nice. It's fun.
Won't you stay tuned? We'll be back after this short timeout.
Each season, Liberty Mutual's Responsible Sports Community Grant Program awards $65,000 to youth sports organizations and school sports programs that demonstrate their commitment to responsibility in youth sports. Your organization could be one of our 20 winners this season. It's easy. Simply visit responsiblesports.com and click on the Community Grant Program. Administrators register their organization with the program, then reach out to rally parents, coaches, and team supporters to log on and review either the Responsible Sports Parenting or Responsible Coaching Guide. Then complete the quiz and showcase your mastery of the concepts. Every successfully passed quiz is worth a point that you can credit to your favorite youth sports organization or school sports program. Connect with friends, family, and neighbors to rally more support. The teams and schools with the most points at the end of the grant period win. It's that simple. Watch the leaderboard throughout the grant season, then rally more of your supporters to increase your totals. Liberty Mutual is committed to celebrating and championing youth sports and to financially supporting organizations that demonstrate their commitment to responsible sports. Join the movement and start earning points toward your community grant.
Well, the UWW Cadet Nationals featured some of the top 15 to 17-year-olds in the country. It's the official trials event for the USA World Team, which will compete at the UWW Cadet World Championships taking place in Sarajevo, Bosnia. The highly anticipated final round at 119 came down to 2014 Cadet World Champ Spencer Lee of Pennsylvania. He, of course, faced 2015 UWW Junior Nationals champ Dayton Fix of Oklahoma. Well, Fix fell behind 5-0 in bout 1, but rallied to tie it up at 5 and took the criteria decision. In bout 2, Fix again fell behind 4-0, but came back to win 9-6 and swept the series. For beating the reigning world champ, Fix was named the outstanding wrestler and later the Mat.com Wrestler of the Week.
If you want to go win a world title, you got to get through this tournament. He's defending world champ. I couldn't give up a point, so I didn't. Grateful that God gave me the opportunity to be here.
Pennsylvania's Jared Verclaren made his second straight Cadet World Team and claimed the title at 138. He swept Michigan's Cannon Store in the finals 9-6 and 11-0.
You know, I'm blessed. It's awesome. I went last year to Slovakia, and I didn't do what I wanted. I lost my first match up there. So I'm a little hungry this year. Try to put some points on for Team USA.
And one of Pennsylvania's favorite sons, Gavin Teasdale, stood up and took his second straight Cadet World Team. He took 2 straight against Ohio's Drew Matton, 4-1 and 4-2 in the finals at 110. Ohio's Kevin Bell became a double champion, capturing a freestyle at heavyweight. But he beat out California's Christian Rabataro with 2 tech falls. He won a Greco-roman championship earlier in the week as well.
Heavyweight, a lot of it is upper body, regardless whether it's Greco or freestyle.
You put a lot of points on the board. I mean, sometimes heavyweights don't score a lot. I mean, how fun was that just to get the offense going?
Yeah, it's real fun, and it's my coach, Eric Burnett, always says, you want to work to score, not work to win. You work to score.
Well, at 92 pounds, it was a battle of the Colorado Stars. Malik Heinzelman beat out Moshe Schwartz 8-2 and 9-8.
Well, we're teammates, and we drove down here and flew down here together, so it was pretty interesting to wrestle him right in the finals. It feels amazing. Just going to, I don't know what country it is, but just competing with out-of-country wrestlers.
Ohio's Dylan D'Amelio was dominated at 101. He beat out Red Golowinski of Oklahoma 8-2 and 10-0.
It's really exciting, just, being able to go all the way overseas to wrestle is pretty cool, so I'm excited for that.
Is this your first time out of the country?
Yeah, first time.
We go to the finals at 187. Minnesota's Owen Webster dropped his first match before winning the next 2 against 2014 USA Wrestling Triple Crown winner Keegan Moore of Minnesota. And it was also Minnesota's Gable Stevenson who scored a pair of tech falls over Indiana's Kobe Woods in the 220-pound finals. Stevenson also knocked off 2014 Cadet World Silver medalist Jordan Wood of Pennsylvania in the semis. Other individual champs included Yanni Diakomihalis of New York at 127, Brady Burge of Minnesota at 152, and Jelani Embry of Michigan at 167. Quick timeout. Back after this. You're watching USA Wrestling.
ASICS has been there. They've been the lifeblood of the sport. It's been a long time, and they've been at the top of the game every year, forever. And I'll tell you what, now that I think about it, maybe that's where I've gotten my inspiration, because I always want to be in the top of my game in wrestling, and I think that's where ASICS is and wants to be as well.
Hi, I'm Wayne Boyd, Director of Operations and Development for Titan Mercury Wrestling Club. The club was founded to help wrestling worldwide, especially at our senior level, of course at the collegiate level, and the high school level. But the most important level for Titan Mercury Wrestling Club is the kids level. And these are some of the guys today that will be tomorrow's Olympic champions. Let's hear it, guys.
Titan Mercury!
That's Titan Mercury Wrestling Club, San Marino, California.
Well, big-time star power in the UWW Cadet Greco-roman brackets as well, making a third straight U.S. Cadet World Team. Utah's Taylor Lamont. He beat 2014 Cadet Nationals champ Jaden Enriquez in the finals at 127. Lamont scored a last-second takedown to win the first bout 4-2 and then gutted out a 3-1 win in bout 2 to sweep the series.
I was super motivated. He was my last American Greco loss in like 2 years, so I wanted to make sure to get that Greco spot back. I liked being on top of Greco.
Ohio's Dominic DeMoss made his second straight Cadet World Team after sweeping Utah's Jaron Jensen in the final round at 138. The scores 9-4 and 7-4. DeMoss was also named the outstanding wrestler for his performance.
The kid was really good. He started to figure out my arm throws, my head and arms. I couldn't hit in my ducks, head and arms, but I had to just wear him down and wear on his shoulders. And set my moves as like a secondary move. I couldn't get him with like a straight-on arm throw, a head and arm. I had to set it up and wear on him.
Illinois' Dak Punky won his second straight title, sweeping Minnesota's Peyton Robb in the finals at 110. In the first, it was 8-0, followed by a 24-second pin in the deciding second. And it was an all-Pennsylvania finale, for Jordan Wood rolled into the title at 220 with 2 wins over Anthony Piscopo, 5-0 and 3-1. Wood was second at the Cadet World Freestyle last year and will now try to win a world title in Greco-roman. Illinois' Logan Gruska was dominant at 167. He won his final series over Spencer Carey of New Jersey with a 51-second fall and a 9-0 tech fall.
How exciting is it? I mean, have you ever been out of the country, been overseas?
No, I have not yet. The furthest I've been is almost here at Fargo, so.
Yeah. What do you like about Greco?
The ability to use my upper body more, because I have more to go to during Greco, so freestyle.
We go to 187. Utah's Wyatt Colling beat out fellow Utah star Ashton Seeley in the finals with a pair of tech falls, 10-2, 9-0.
Feels good, you know. In the past, I came to this tournament 3 times. One time didn't play, took third last year, and won this year. And you know, I was sick of losing, so it's my time to win. I wanted that gold bad, and so I got it.
We go to 152. 2014 Cadet National champ Jake Aller of Minnesota took care of California's Anthony Montano with an 18-10 tech fall in bout 1 and a first period pin in bout 2. Other individual champs included Eric Barnett of Wisconsin at 92, Brady Coons of Wisconsin at 101, and Paul Bianchi of Wisconsin at 119. Quick timeout. Back after this. You're watching USA Wrestling.
There comes a point in your life that determines who you are, whether you will lead or follow, whether you will fight or give in, whether you will win or lose, and what you will count as your victory.
Just a couple weeks ago, the U.S. Open in Las Vegas. We're going to take a look back at the Veterans Nationals that featured both Greco and freestyle at the South Point Arena. Chris Brown of Maryland was a veteran world champ last year in Greco and was a double champ in Division E at 187. We caught up with him after his Greco-roman victory.
You know, it's like I tell my kids when I coach, you know, you can always improve. And I mean, even though I'm 57, I'll be 58 in November, I'm still learning Greco and I'm still getting better at Greco. The fact that I won the World Championships in my division in Belgrade, it was exciting, And this was coming to the U.S. now to compete. I was just as excited. I mean, I had butterflies, I had nerves. I woke up at 3 o'clock this morning, thinking about the matches, butterflies before my match. So that itch and that hunger is still there. My goal now is that if I've won it once, try to go and match Rulon Gardner and win it twice.
Another doubles champ, Jamie Kasser of Ohio, winner in both styles at 152 in Division D. We talked with him after the Greco-Roman event.
I do enjoy it. I'm not as comfortable with Greco as I am with freestyle, just because I've done freestyle so much more in my career than Greco. But I do like it. No doubt it helps me out. It's another discipline to the sport that really helps encapsulate the entire sport of wrestling, along with folk style and freestyle and beach and even some jiu-jitsu. It all helps in making a better wrestler.
Jason Goldman of New York was dominant in Division B at 127. He won titles in both styles.
Competing at the vet level for me, it's turned into something I look forward to doing every year. Competing alongside, I look at a lot of these veteran wrestlers as my brothers. They're like an extended part of my family. I compete in the World Championships the past couple years and going out to Athens, Greece this year. And it's a great group of guys. Like I said, they really have embraced me over the past few years that I've done it.
We also talked with some veteran stars who won a gold and silver over the weekend, including Air Force coach Steve Horton of Texas. He was second in Greco and the champ in freestyle at 167 in Division E.
Coming out to the veterans is a good thing because it keeps people involved. I love doing it. I'm coaching a little bit too now, and being out here to be able to compete and just have fun, it's awesome. There's no pressure on the veterans. Everybody's here to have fun. Everybody has a good time. Everybody's friends. And it's like it on a senior level too, but it's a little more serious on that level.
Chad Chilson of Minnesota was a Greco-Roman champ and a freestyle runner-up in Division C at 127.
Do you enjoy being able to pass down this sport to your children and being able to show them that it's not only something that you can enjoy, but that they can enjoy as well?
Absolutely, yes. Yes, they say that running and swimming and tennis and golf are lifetime sports, but wrestling can be a lifetime sport as well.
Kevin Pine of Nevada was the 187-pound champ in Division C for Greco and runner-up in freestyle.
It's competitive every time. It's a great group of guys. It's almost it's one big family. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Still tired. But no, it's camaraderie. I mean, a lot of guys, you only see them a couple times a year, and it's just like a big family reunion, so it's fun.
Travis Mercado of California had a big day in Division A at 152. He won freestyle gold.
I coach at King University, and I help out. I'm the men's and women's assistant coach, so I'm constantly wrestling with them every day. They keep me young. I'm not an old guy, but they keep me young and youthful, so and it's fun for them to get a chance to watch me wrestle and talk about kind of my glory days and kind of rub elbows with some of the top kids on our teams.
Well, the busy summer season continues next week. The U.S. Greco-Roman World Team Trials will take place on the campus of Cornell University June 4th in Ithaca, New York. Well, the finalists from the U.S. Open will complete their best-of-3 series for a chance to compete at the World Championships in Las Vegas this September. 2014 world bronze medalist Andy Bisick, two-time Olympian Spencer Mango, and two-time world bronze medalist Olympian Justin Lester will be among the stars. Flow Wrestling, of course, will provide live coverage of the event. We, of course, will recap the trials on a coming episode. In Stillwater, Oklahoma, the annual National Wrestling Hall of Fame Honors Weekend will take place June 5th. A new class of inductees will be recognized for their contributions. USA Wrestling's Richard Emmel will be on hand to interview this year's inductees, and we, of course, will have a full report for you on next week's show. This last weekend, USA Wrestling hosted a special weekend of non-Olympic wrestling action in North Carolina. It started with Grappling World Team Trials in Wilmington, North Carolina. The winners earning a spot on the U.S. World Team, which will see action in Hungary this October. The next day, it was the annual USA Wrestling Beach Nationals, featuring competition in every age group and a record turnout. We unfortunately are out of time on this week's show, but we'll have a full report on our grappling and beach action on next week's episode. Well, folks, it's time for the USA Wrestling Photo of the Week contest. The pictures are sent in by families and fans from around the nation and are being considered for our photo contest page in our USA Wrestler magazine and our Facebook page as well. This week's pick was taken by New York Athletic Club photographer Kenny Greenwood and shows Beach Nationals champ Butch Hildebrandt beating out Jacob Honeycutt in the finals at 176. Well, you can have your picks considered for the contest simply by emailing them to Gary Abbott at gabbott@usawrestling.org. From all of us at USA Wrestling, that'll do it for this week's show. I'm Scott Casper, and we'll see you right here next week.